I'm not a creation of the Lord. My body is. This is a tent. This is a house. This is a house to house the Lord and the truth of the Lord and the ecstasy of the Lord, and to express it into this world and save a few bozos out there. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? You think that's a fun idea? I think it's fun. Let's save a few bozos, starting with bozo number 1, Lord Das. And yet everything that is created does not rest in me. Okay? So you need to find a self-realized soul that identifies themselves as spirit, like Jesus. You got to find somebody like Jesus. If you don't find somebody like Jesus, you haven't found the real guru. And they will become insane. I was Jesus in the last incarnation, and usurping Jesus's reputation. Well, believe me, I'd like you. I'm Jesus. See? Where it's the same thing, like Prabhupada leads all these buildings and everything. And they say, well, you see, I'm like Prabhupada because I have everything Prabhupada. I have everything that he gave except the bhakti. Because he didn't reveal a lot of that. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I'm everywhere, so how is that so? Well, the Lord is maintaining everybody, right? Yeah, we got plants, we got food, we got air. See? So although I am maintaining everywhere, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. See? The Lord is thinking, yeah, I maintain everybody without even looking blindfolded back, because I don't really look at this. I don't like to look at my shadow. It's not very interesting to me. But these living entities, they're part of, they're bewildered and mesmerized by this Maya. So I got to maintain them. So give them air, give them food, give them water. Okay? Give them sex. Yeah. Yeah. So although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I'm not part of this cosmic manifestation. But you know what? The Lord's devotees, they get Krishna involved in this cosmic manifestation. You notice that? Prahlad Maharaj got that Lord involved in this world. That's why we need devotees, to get the Lord involved. This is what devotees do. See, they get the Lord involved in the world. See? Because when the Lord is involved in the world, he begins to attract people out of the Maya. His truth, see, is more powerful than the lies. In the Maya is all shadow, all twisted, unclear things. The Lord's, and the devotees bring the Lord's truth into the world and starts attracting people out of it. See? The Lord is the truth. See? And when you're attracted to find your rest in the truth, then the truth begins to rest in you. When you rest in the words of the devotees of the Lord, you're resting in the Lord's truth, because that truth, those words, rest in the real devotee. They're a little bit different than the living entities. Yeah, they have to eat and sleep and drink water and eat food like other living entities. But you know what? That's not enough maintenance for a devotee. Man doesn't live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Okay? The devotees are the Lord's mouthpieces. And even the devotee themselves, as they speak, they live on that word too. Much less anybody else who hears that word. They live on their chanting. Their ecstatic chanting gives them life. And anybody else around gets to learn how to get real life. To find real purification. To find the true path, which is the devotees themselves. You need to find those who are not part of this created universe anymore. They're just passing through and taking a few people on their back out of here, or maybe quite a few. The Lord's devotees teach us how to awaken our spirit. They awaken the spirit. See, and then the spirit needs to be fed on the word. See, sadhu sangha, hearing, chanting, remembering. See, otherwise, if you don't cultivate this, you fall back into the material creation and identifying, oh, I'm my child, oh, my father and mother, oh, I got to give up sadhu sangha, I can't come here, I'm too busy. I need to meditate on the creation. Oh, this is very important. Oh, sadhu sangha is not so important. It's the opposite, but Maya tricks us. So I am everywhere. I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation. Look at the word for word. I like it. It makes it more clear. Mama, my, Atma. See, self, myself. Bhuta Bhava is the source of all manifestation. Now this is deep. This is very interesting. My, Atma self, is the source of all manifestation. See? So how is it so? So you see, we have all manifestations. We have women, we have man, we have trees, we have all kinds of creations, we have the modes of nature. See, so we have everything, light, air, all of this stuff. See? And it's the Lord's self that's the source of all creation. See? But it's his shadow. It's the source of everything here. It all comes from that. But in its spiritual counterpart, it's the pure thing. It's the real thing. It's not the twisted thing. It's not the shadowy thing. You know, it's the real hand. It's like if you have a hand and there's the sun against it, it casts a shadow. People look at the shadow. They don't look at the hand. They're looking at the shadow. That's Maya. That's the Lord's Maya. So anyway, the devotees come to help us look at the real hand of God, and that is shadow hand. You look at the real source of creation, the self, the real self. That's why it's like, see, the source of creation of all these words, right? Man, woman, all of these words, they represent, because the Lord is the source of all creation, right? See? So people are looking at these words. They're of the shadow of the truth. You look at this word, hear this word. What's going to happen? Oh, you're going to start to awaken your soul. You're going to start realizing that the name of Krishna, the name of God, is the truth. See? It's the source of this shadow here. You become enlightened. See? So, yeah, so that's why devotees are very happy when they start chanting and they start to feel the Lord's transcendental name, presence. You found the source. The source of the shadow. And I'm going to stop here for now. A little bit winded here. My body is still not feeling so good. So I'm going to go rest a while. Thank you very much. See you.